Hey guys, Chris from tutorialz here, and this video is going to be on setting up the HD PVR 2, the Hauppauge HD PVR number 2 to your PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. As you can see, we're back. We're bringing sexy back. We haven't done a video on this channel in a while. It's been probably even close to a year. We're going to be bringing out more videos more often. We just got this channel partnered with Boom, a great Aussie network, partnership network I guess. They're great guys. So happy to be working with them. But also, before I go on guys, I've got to be honest, we're sort of struggling with video ideas, tutorial ideas. So if you have anything you need help with, anything at all where you can't do something, you need help with something, you keep getting an error, or on Sony Vegas you want to know how to do something in Photoshop, you want to know how to set up something, best quality settings for something, anything at all, let us know, drop us a comment down below and we'll be sure to do our best. We'll try to do it for you, help you, and yeah, because we're sort of struggling ideas, so this is going to be the first video, but if you could suggest ideas for us, we'd really appreciate it. So like I mentioned before, I'm going to be showing you how to set up the PVR to your PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Unfortunately, I don't have an Xbox here to show you, but I will tell you. But the first port we have is the power in. Next one to that, we have the USB port. That's where you're going to plug the PVR into your computer, laptop. I don't know if you know, but with the HD PVR 2, the PVR always has to be plugged into a computer, desktop, laptop, because that's where the video is going to get saved. This doesn't have any internal memory, so that's storage, so that's where the game capture is going to go. Next to that, we have the AV in. This is the port you're going to be using when you plug the PVR into your PlayStation 3. To the right of that, we have the HDMI in. This is the port you're going to be using when you want to plug it into your Xbox 360. And the HDMI out, the last port on the very right, is the port you're going to use when you want to plug your PVR into your monitor, as you can see, which I got set up on the left there. Now this isn't actually a TV, it's a monitor. I use this for my computer and to play my PlayStation 3, which I got set up over there. Alright, so let's just start hooking some stuff up. Now all the cables that I show you and use in this video, they all come with the PVR, so you shouldn't be buying any extra cables or anything. It all comes included. Now the first cable we're going to plug in is the power, so it's this one here. But simply the one end of it is simply just going to go into the power spot of the PVR at the back, which is this one here, the circular one. And of course the other end is just going to plug into a power supply on the wall or a power board or something like that. The second one we're going to be plugging in is the USB port. So first you want to get this end here and plug it straight into the USB section. Just like that. And that's your second one done. Then of course you're going to get the other USB end and plug it straight into a computer. The next ones we're going to be plugging in are the HDMI cords, as you can see here. Now this is the setup for your monitor or TV screen. So the one end of the cable is going to go into HDMI out, the one on the very right. Remember, HDMI out, not in. Now I'm simply just going to get the other end and plug it into the HDMI port on the back of my monitor. Simple as that. Now that right there, the USB, the HDMI and the power is the setup always going to have to be plugged in for the PVR to work. Now the last two ports here are either going to be for the PS3 or the Xbox 360. So now first I'm going to show you how to hook it up to a PS3. Alright, so this is the cable you're going to find in the box to use for your PlayStation 3. Now on one end you got all these big chunky looking ports here, or connectors here. Now this middle one here, this is the composite component one. This is one you're going to want to be using to plug into your PlayStation 3. This is going to go in the back of your PlayStation 3. So that's on one end. Don't worry about these other two, you don't really need them. If we keep going along, you see it's all wrapped up here. Then if we get to these points here, you're going to see there's all these colors are joined together. Simply you're just going to hook up every color to its corresponding color. Green to green, red to red, blue to blue, as you can see there. So you're going to want to hook all them up. And on the other end, you've got the AV in. This is going to go into the HD PVR. Let's plug it in. Alright, so once you've joined all these colors in, like I said, make sure they're all in the right color. You're going to want to get this end right here, the AV, and plug it into the AV in port on the back of the PVR, just like that. And you're going to hear it click. That means it's in properly. Next, you're going to want to get the other end I mentioned, this one here, and plug it into the component port on the back of your PlayStation 3. And there it is guys, that's plugged up to your PlayStation 3, ready to go, ready to record. You got the HDMI into your monitor, the AV cables to your PS3, the USB to your computer, and the power supply. So now I'm going to show you how to do it to the Xbox 360. Alright, now to plug into your Xbox 360, you want to get back to this stage here with these 3 cords plugged in, because remember, these are the 3 cords you're always going to need to have. Now to plug into the Xbox 360, you're going to need one more cord, and it's another HDMI cord that comes with the PVR. So you want to get one end of the HDMI cord and put it into the HDMI in port on the back of the PVR. Now simply we're just going to pretend that my PlayStation 3 back here is an Xbox 360. So you want one end to the PVR and the other end of the HDMI into the HDMI port of this Xbox 360. Alright, so that's basically it, guys. Then you got your Xbox 360 hooked up. One side note I do want to add for the PlayStation 3 is that if you were originally using HDMI to plug it into your screen, and now because when using the PVR it's actually using a component because we plug it into the AV, so it's not using HDMI anymore. You might need to play around in the display settings, in the home screen settings on your PlayStation 3, so keep that in mind, that you might have to go to display and change the settings around there, but you shouldn't have to. One more thing you're going to want to remember to do is to install the software for the PVR on your computer. It comes with a disc. Just put it into your computer and the DVD drive, install the software. I think the program's called Arc Studio or something. Just remember to install this because that's what actually lets you capture, record all the gameplay, etc. So that's basically it, guys. Remember to submit your tutorial ideas. If you did enjoy the video and it did help you, remember to smash the thumbs up button, as we really appreciate it. Also remember, click the subscribe button up there for more tutorials to come. Also be sure to follow us on Twitter, links in the description, and you can find out all about the latest crap we do and stuff like that. And thanks for watching. Peace.